What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. Let's address some things, man. Listen, some of you people be too invested and caught up in things, man. Let's make one thing straight here, okay? In this social media field, I don't only cover celebrities, I cover a lot of things, right? I am a comedian also, okay? And I know how to entertain people. And I know you can't please everybody. And I don't make it my business to do that. I just be me. And at the same time, covering things, I try to keep it down the line fair for everybody. One of the reasons why I said that is because when I was addressing the Remy situation and calling out the things she did wrong and what she was doing, people didn't have no problem with that. They was all on board of that. Like, okay, yeah, that's real, that's true, that's true. Then when I started addressing where Claressa Shields went wrong, where Papoose went wrong, now it becomes a problem. Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, this and that. What do I mean? I mean exactly what I'm showing you according to the receipts. The same receipts I put up showing about where Remy went wrong and what she did and her hand involved in the situation. I showed Papoose also. I showed Claressa Shields also. Stop making it seem like Papoose is without fault. Stop making it seem as though he didn't do nothing wrong. And stop being blinded and deceived. Stop being blinded and deceived by this delusion of devotion and loyalty that you believe was sincere to some degree, not understanding the signs of things as men. Some of us could discern and recognize to know, hold on, that wasn't right. That wasn't fair. I don't be liking that part. And here's another thing you got to understand. Stop trying to paint this picture and narrative that I dislike any of them. Regardless to how Remy may come off and how wrong she may be and some of the things she do, I still have respect for Remy. I still will help her if she was ever in need. I still, if I was in her presence, would try to give her some type of advice and encouragement to help her become a better woman and mother and a better wife if it happens again to someone else. I don't dislike this lady. I don't hate this lady, regardless to what it appears of how she mishandled her marriage and her family. She's still a sister of ours. She's still a child of the living God, regardless of flaws. That's the same thing for Papoose. That's the same thing for Claressa Shields. I'm not ignoring where they went wrong. Claressa Shields was talking to this woman since 2022. Y'all just trying to minimize it and desensitize it to make it seem like it's nothing because you want Remy to just bear the cross. That's the problem. That's the thing people don't get. No, she used to be, they was cool. The only thing about it is, again, you want Remy to just bear the cross. You want to just stone her to death. Okay, I get it. We know that she was the married one, but everybody had a fault in this. Because at the end of the day, guess what? Remy and Papoose is still married. It's still called adultery, no matter how you look at it. So how could you look at like none of them is at fault? It's still adultery in God's eyes. If they die right now, they're going straight to hell. Did y'all know that? It ain't about your feelings. It ain't about what you think. God don't care about your opinions, and nothing you feel changes the truth. Okay? That's something that y'all need to get together. I'm talking about the ones who sitting up here crying in the comments like they know these people in real life, like they really related to them or something. Like I can't voice my opinion and tell the truth about what's being shown here. Like I can't crack jokes or be me. Like, yes, I'm going to do it. Tried to get offended because I said Claressa Shields is ugly. And you don't think she knows she ugly? Some people don't think I'm cute. What are you talking about? I can crack jokes. I am a comedian. I crack jokes. Are you new to this show? You don't get what goes on? Okay, let me remind you of what people know about me when it comes to this show. Let me show you something.
Yeah. But
He's hilarious.
He's wild hilarious. he's also got his own thing. You feel what I'm saying?
He's mad funny.
You know what I mean? So
But
like,
with him,
Niggas don't want to shout this nigga out, but this is the funny blogger, maybe in life. Salute the Battle Truth, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
All about him.
I don't know something about dog, man.
Oh, that's Battle Truth. You know what? I'm about to. Let me bring Battle Truth in right quick, bro.
Yeah, bring.
where's my damn gavel at? Dang, hold on. Here, take it. Bang the gavel on your damn self.
One thing I respect about Battle Truth, and I will say this. When I got locked up, he said I was guilty. When I was in jail a year, he said I was guilty. When I was in jail 2 years, he said I was guilty. When he heard I was coming out, he said I was guilty. When I got out, he said I was guilty. And even right now, he said he kept the same energy.
What about a dude named Battle Truth? You ever heard of him?
Battle Truth. I think Battle Truth, he tells it from his perspective. I've seen some of his stuff. I'm not familiar with all of it.
That nigga's funny.
He's funny. I think in the beginning, because I remember when I first started seeing him, he tried to have this judge theme, and I.
Order in the court. Yo, we need order in the court. I can't put up with this.
Yeah, that's what people know about me. I'm gonna keep it all the way real for everybody. It's called Battle Truth. Not battle lies, battle truth. I'm going to tell the truth about everything, okay? Everything, especially when I'm covering this for the people. I'm going to show you things you knew about and things you didn't know about. It ain't my fault y'all worship and praise these people. I don't worship and praise these people. I don't know these people. So I can care less about their feelings. The truth is the truth. And that's what we stand on. And if I'm going to cover this situation, I'm covering everybody that's a part of it and involved in it. And I'm going to show you where they all went wrong at. Okay? So stop trying to make it seem like people were perfect. The only person who is perfect is Jesus Christ. That's the only person who is perfect. Okay? Stop with these games. Now they be, oh, Pap ain't do nothing wrong. Let me tell you something. You don't have to only cheat to do something wrong in your marriage. Stop thinking that doing something wrong in your marriage just means sleeping and cheating with somebody. No, you can neglect a lot of things in a marriage. You could be wrong emotionally, spiritually, not just physically. What are you talking about? Some of you people are uneducated to life, immature to true relationships, and don't really know about things, and just be talking just for the sake of talking, just be in the comments, just in the sake of just being in the comments, saying things you don't even understand. Now, again, I show receipts on everything I talk about. So you're not arguing with me. You're just going against the truth. I don't care either way because it still ain't going to stop me. Still ain't going to stop me. Okay? Now, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, let's make this clear. I don't have nothing against none of them. I don't have nothing against Papoose. I don't have nothing against Claressa Shields. I don't have nothing against Remy Ma. Because at the end of the day, they are our brothers and sisters in humanity. In humanity. Not in complexion. In humanity. Okay? And what I mean by that is I would help any one of them. And if I was in Papoose's face, I would talk to him and give him advice also and show where he went wrong. I would have been like, yes, I get that you love your wife. I get that you wanted to do anything for her, but I also understand and get you allowed her to become worship to the point that she was over God himself. Over God himself, which meant she became a sacrifice. Jesus said, whoever loved their father and mother more than me is not worthy of me. You can't love what God created more than him. He created the thing you're loving. You're loving the creation over the creator. Period. See, that's the thing about me and a lot of these other people. I can't do the fakeness because you like a celebrity, because you like a rapper, because you like an actor, because you like a... No. I put God over all people. All of them, every last one. My mama, my father, my children, my sisters, my cousins, my nieces, my nephews, my uncles, my friends, or even the woman I love. God is over them, period. We got to answer to him when it's all said and done. And if I worship the creator, the creator, I know I'm in right standards with him. I don't honor the creation over the creator, because the creator can take it away. Just like he made it, he can take it away. I'm doing it the right way. Him first, creation later. That's the difference between me and a lot of you people. And again, I'm a comedian. I have to entertain you people. I have to entertain you people. You're not going to agree with everything I say all the time. I get that. But don't hate and despise me for my opinion. You ain't going to like every joke I say. What do they say? Eat the meat and spit out the bones. Moving along. My channel is not yours. My channels is not yours to have. If you don't like it, change the station. Go watch something else. But if you are an emotional person that like that, you need to get off the internet. Get off the internet. Ain't no use of you being on the internet if you that damn emotional and that much wrapped up in people's lives. I get paid for covering this. It's a job for me. And just like they the topic now, somebody else will be the topic next week. Some of you people are terrible. Y'all be so much invested in these people, you ain't even handling business in your real life. Love your husband, love your wife, love your children, love your family. You grow stronger in God. Since you're so invested in them, oh man, I don't like that joke you said about them. Okay, then here's another joke. Man, I don't like what you said. Who cares? It's not your channel. Start your own channel. Let's see if everybody agree with what you say. Let's see if everybody laugh at what you say. Move on. But we're not going to paint this narrative to make it seem like I'm against any of them. I'm not. I can care less. I can care less. I respect them and love them more than you. Because at least I'm showing them where they went wrong at in the hope that they could fix it and grow into a relationship with Jesus Christ. Are you doing that? I heard one person told me in the comments like, oh man, Pat believe in God. How? He called himself God. He called himself God. How? Did I not show y'all that? Did I not put that up there? Did I not show you him calling Rakim God? Nobody does that who believe in God, because that's a name that only belongs to God and God alone. And this ain't religious conversation. This is truth conversation. That's truth. That's another thing about people that's terrible. You can talk about everything else, but when it comes to God, it's always a problem. You can talk about sex. You can talk about money. You can talk about jewelry. You can talk about music. You can talk about cars. You can talk about men. Talk about girls. You can talk about anything else. Some guy come up, it's a problem. Why? Because you don't know him. You ain't mature enough to have this conversation. You out of relationship. You feel convicted in your heart. Good. You should do something about it then. For you perish and die in your sins. While you spitting all this nonsense to people that don't help them, that don't convict the spirit to draw a change. We want to see them happy. Hell, I want to see Remy happy. If she was unhappy with Papoose, she don't have to stay there. If you're unhappy with somebody, you don't have to stay there. And you shouldn't stay there, because it's going to cause a lot of more problems and confusion. You're going to be frustrated in yourself. When it comes to Claressa Shields, I want to see her happy. We like the fact her and Papoose together, but he's still married. It's adultery in the eyes of the living God. If she died, she going straight to hell. If he died, he going straight to hell. Your opinion don't change the truth. Your feelings don't stop the sun from shining. That's the truth. That's the real truth. Sorry. While you in love with their love. in love with their love don't rule out the truth of God's love. Remy still got power over Papoose. If Papoose died right now, Remy takes his body. Claressa Shields have no power. Remy takes his body. She decide what happened to him. She can even have Claressa. You can't even come to the funeral, baby. Something happened to Papoose medically. Remy make the decisions. She could keep the plug on or she could pull it. That's the power of being the wife. That's the power of being the husband. Same thing for Easy. Something happened to Remy. Papoose make them decisions. He pull that plug to keep that plug on. He tells you you can't come to the funeral. Don't matter if that's your boyfriend. Don't matter if that's your girlfriend. The hierarchy is that they're married. Get up out of here. That's the truth. That's the real truth. I don't care about your feelings. This ain't no soap opera. This real life. Yeah. So we want them to do things the right way. But guess what? They not doing it the right way. Pap just put the papers in this year. Pap just put the papers in this year. What did that mean? What did that mean you just put the papers in this year? What are we talking about? Stop with these games. If we going to cover it, I'm going to cover it. I'm going to cover it. I'm not going to just cover what you want me to cover. I'm going to cover it all. Show you where they all went wrong. You in a new relationship now, Pat. So guess what? Stop being so damn clingy. You have to allow a person to have space. Even Claressa Shields just said at the BET interview how her and Pat be getting into it even right now, but they still work out their problems. Y'all only been together for 1 year. Why is that? Because when you're around somebody all the time, problems occur like that. That's why it's good to have space sometimes. You need to allow a person to have freedom to miss you, freedom to be human. I don't want to be around you all the time to the point where I can't be human. I can't flick a booger across the room and wipe my hand off on the couch. I can't fart without looking around to see if you heard it or smelt it. I can't belch without saying, excuse me, because you around. No, I need to be free sometimes. Let me miss you sometimes. You don't have to be around me 24/7. Y'all didn't even want to see that because you're so busy trying to get this woman to bear the cross. Crucify her, crucify her, crucify her. Wrong with you people, man. You get too personal on this stuff, man. It's entertainment. Stop being so damn invested. It's entertainment. Stop making this y'all lives. I get paid to cover this. I get paid to cover this. How much you get paid for putting a comment in the comments? Nothing. How much you get paid for watching? Nothing. But I get paid for the watching and the comments. So what are you talking about? I ain't fake like you people, man. Some of you people, not all you people. They know who I'm talking about. All in your feelings. Just want me to address Remy, but I can't address Papoose. Now I'm against Papoose. Now I'm against Claressa Shields. Man, I ain't against none of them. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Simple as that. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Ain't nobody playing these games. Some of these people are terrible. Too damn invested. I bet you be going from channel to channel complaining. Hey, I don't like what you said about such and such. I don't like what you... What? Get the hell off the internet then. For real. And that's the problem that they was having. The problem that they having in the center of what's going on is understanding that as celebrities, their life is on display. These people literally going to the internet for us to cover their lives. Papoose did an 1.5 hours live. Remy did like 3 of them. Why would they do that when they got each other phone numbers? Why do they want us to know everything that's so-called going on and want us to believe what they want to believe. Let me give y'all some more stuff you ain't gonna like. I don't care. This is what I mean by I'm not like you people. I'm gonna break down the truth. Remember when Papoose made the statement and he said, oh, my daughter was crying for you all day long while you was out with him. He said that to do damage control. That wasn't true. How do we know that that's not true? Because we know that his daughter is a daddy's baby. I have kids, 7 of them, okay? I have 7 kids. His daughter is a daddy's girl. We saw the video where when Remy tried to come up on her, she pushed Remy away. We saw even when hold on, let me see. Where's that one clip at too? Not only when Remy when she pushed Remy away, we also saw when the other clip when Papoose was showing that the daughter was like, I don't want you to be my mama no more. I'm getting a new mama. I want my daddy. Why would he make that statement and say that? Because he was doing damage control. He already knew that she was getting the backlash and the people wasn't in her favor. So he added even more backlash. When anytime you putting children involved, and when you make that, it actually even goes even harder against. But we know this not true. Why? How do we know this not true? We know this not true because when your child is raised up under the house of 2 parents who've been there her whole life, that's all they know, right? When one leave, the baby ain't crying because she there with the other one that's been there all the time, and vice versa. We know that baby wasn't crying for Remy when that the baby is a daddy's girl. Like the baby is a real daddy's girl.
Me. 1, 2. Me. Put your hands up. 1, 2, 1. I said 1. 1. Me.
Right there. She a daddy's girl. So you want her to believe she was crying for Remy Ma and she's a daddy's girl. She a daddy's girl. So when he make that statement, he's making that statement to add damage to her, knowing that y'all gonna go against it. We know that baby wasn't crying for her mama. Oh, she just kept crying for you all day long. No, she daddy's baby. She with her father. According to you, you have her all the time. He said that too. Every day I take her to school. Every day I drive. So how is she crying when she around the one she loved the most? See, that's what I be meaning by recognizing game and understanding manipulation and deception. But y'all you want Remy to bear the cross so bad, you can't even see between the lines of those things. You can't even see between the lines of those things. I peeped that game. I recognized that out the gate. I got 7 kids. Some of my kids are daddy's kids. And guess what? They don't cry when they mama leave. Okay? They don't cry when they mama leave. Even the ones that's not daddy kids. But because they know me as their father, always been in their life, they don't cry when they mama leave. They okay with me being there. They don't say, oh, where my mama at? Where my? They don't say that. Come on now. Stop it. That's what I be meaning. Like some of you people could be so easily fooled, so easily deceived. Y'all buy anything somebody say, you jump right on it and agree to it. No, I ain't that way. I'm smarter than that. Now, again, you don't have to like everything I say. You don't have to agree with everything I say, but you're not going to stop me from having my opinion. You're not going to stop me from having my opinion. This is not your show. This is not your platform, okay? And if you think you're going to watch people faithfully on the internet and like everything they say and agree with everything they say, you a fool. You a fool. But you definitely ain't finna take my voice. And you definitely ain't finna spread no narratives on me. And you definitely ain't finna think you finna control my channel. It's just not finna happen. I don't care. I don't care. You're not going to like every topic I talk about. Okay. I'm going to cover it in truth. This is entertainment. Stop making this your personal life. This is entertainment. Watch it and move on. Watch it and move on. Stop acting like these people your real family, your real friends, or paying your bills. Stop with these games. That's what be crazy about this internet. Some of you people are obsessed. Some of you people are obsessed with these celebrity lives. No. Sorry. Stop with these games. Like, man, get out of here. I got tremendous love and respect for Claressa Shields, Remy Ma, and Papoose. But right is right and wrong is wrong. I'm going to call it like it is. Period. But I will help any one of them. I would give advice to any one of them. But it is what it is, man. I don't buy into that stuff. I peep game. It is what it is. I ain't one of these fools. I peep game. Some of you people just too gullible. People could always get over on y'all. Not me. I ain't the one.